Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this, part 27, Planescape, Torment. So in the last video we were tasked with saving someone's daughter, and now we have the fun job of going back and telling them that their daughter has been murdered to death. That can only end in a good way, you know? I think everyone will be appreciative of my efforts, and that we were killed. Had to go back and fight them after being resurrected. So, like, come on. Dedication.
All right.
Yeah, she died as I tried to rescue her. That's true pity. I'm sure it was unavoidable. His eyes are unreadable as they stare at you. This is the first part of the key. Such place eternal justice had prepared for those rebellious. Go talk to Kittler over there. She's got the second part of the key. Or I could teach you weapons. What does that mean by teach me weapons?
Updated my journal.
You're not one who dallies with weapons? Okay, so I'm assuming that means fighter. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, at this point, I kind of feel like I should make him a fighter, because I've not really done anything with my rogue skills. So it might be better to just make him a fighter. Just be easier in that sense. You see a tall, striking woman. She stands staring at the walls of the tavern without seeing them, her hands slowly curling into fists and unclenching. When she sees you, her eyes dart across your clothes and gear, and then back to your eyes. A sardonic smile crosses her face, and she looks away again. Looking for something, Cutter? She says, still not looking at you. I understand you're the next person I'm to talk to about this key. About the key, She arches an eyebrow at you. You want to know what you have to do for it, don't you? It's easy enough, friend. Interested? Of course you are. You've come to talk to me about it. Are you ready to listen? I guess is the real question. Tell me what I have to do.
Updated my journal.
There are two men here named Crumplepunch and Kester. Crumplepunch is the smith. Kester is the distiller. They both owe me a lot of money. One of them owes the other as well, though, and so neither of them is paying me. They're arguing about an inheritance. Get me the legacies they're holding on to. I can bargain with them very effectively then. Failing that, get them to solve their problems with each other, or kill them, and I'll give you the second part of the key. Alright, farewell. So, it sounds like, I guess, I could maybe pickpocket some peeps. Maybe? Or, like, steal their stuff. Okay, I kind of thought maybe we could sort of apologize for his daughter dying. It could also be possible that it wasn't his daughter and I'm just being tested.
Done.
So I know Crumplepunch is in here, I'm pretty sure.
Done.
Can I just help myself?
Done.
If I just...
Unlocked.
Huh, okay, so there wasn't... Oh, yep, okay. Let's just do all this all over again. I mean, I guess I could just kill him. Okay, so let's talk to the dude. I just wasn't sure if we could just go in and take it. I've heard there's some trouble between you and your brother. I'd like to help. Oh, you have you? Is my business with my bookworm brother the whole town's gossip then? Is my younger brother spreading stories against me? Am I to be slandered just 'cause I ain't educated? The planes be against me, he shakes his fist at the sky. I actually want to clear up the matter. He looks at you shrewdly. Okay, here's the story then. Our father was a balmy old guy, but a wealthy one. He left us his smithy and his distillery when he died, but now my brother's trying to cut me out of the distillery, which always made more coin, and I'm trying to get it back. Got a legacy to prove it, but I ain't so smart with this stuff, and I just don't trust anyone in this town to help me. You help me, I'll give you some jink, and I'll live by your decision.
Updated my journal.
Oh, that's easy. Well, alright, I guess you got to study it up and make sure it's on the up and up. He passes you a crumpled wad of paper. Jeez, so much for, sneaky. I could have just asked him for it. Okay, it was obviously been much poured over by someone with very dirty hands. It belongs to Crumple Punch, yeah. From what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. The little you can make out appears to order the division of the smithy and the distillery between the two brothers, but does not provide detail as to how the division is to be accomplished. Alright, where's the distillery?
All right.
I feel like the easiest thing here would be to just kill them. But let's maybe see if we can sort this out without causing too many issues between the family. I mean, we have the silo. Is that anything related to distillery? Uh-oh. Just gonna walk away from those guards.
Done.
Welcome to the Malaco Brothers Distillery, he cries as if he could think of no one he'd rather see than you. What can I do for you today? I'm very impressed by his armor that he's got going there. That's very roguelike. I would like that myself. Okay, your brother sent me. He says he wants to negotiate about the inheritance between you and your father. What? Between you and your father? Oh, he did he? Well, I'll make sure your reward is more handsome if you decide my way. Tell you what, you get his legacy from him, study it, and convince him that you'll arbitrate it. You'll get a nice reward too. How's that sound? I'll need a copy of your legacy. He looks at you suspiciously and then relents. If it'll get it done faster and better for me, then all right. Here, he passes it over to you. Wow, that was so ridiculously easy. I love the difference. You've sort of got this one that's like old and tattered and covered in dirt, and then you've got this one which is all nicely rolled up. Okay, yep. So the little you can make out appears to suggest that the two brothers devote themselves to increasing their wealth by building the businesses. And here the ink smudges into unreadability. The rest of the document does not provide detail as to how the division is to be accomplished.
All right.
I think just to keep things easy, I'll just return the legacies to her. I love how trusting these dudes were of me. It's like, you're some random that we've never ever seen before, but here, we entrust you with our inheritance.
All right.
Alright, I have both their legacies here. Really? Give them to me and I'll give you the second part of the key. Here you go. She takes them from you and laughs evilly. Now let's see them tell me they can't find a way to pay me. She tucks the legacies away into a pouch at her belt. Are you ready for the second part of the key? Yes, tell me. She concentrates for a moment, and her voice takes on another deeper tone as she intones these words. Here their prison ordained in utter darkness. She pauses and speaks normally. For the third part of the key, go talk to Nabat over there. She yawns mightily. I'm exhausted. Take this and then leave me alone for a time. I need to think about my next step here. Farewell. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Teachings of Zerthamon, I have become
Yeah,
stronger.
you are. We just need Grace to level up now. Still waiting for that. Okay, so Nabat. Hello, my friend. Hi, I hear you're looking for a certain key. I am? The caretaker of the town dump is a man named Kais. Scuttlebutt has it that he's got plenty of gold hidden underneath his floorboards, and that there's a gang of ruffians who are planning to take it from him. I've got my reasons that they don't. Go talk to Kais and get the story from him. Do it and I'll give you the key, and if you're interested, I can show you some tricks of stealth. Ah, nice, so she must be the, thief trainer.
Updated my journal.
I wonder if I can actually learn new skills or, like, increase my skills or something.
Done.
Okay, I mean, he had a name, but it's also just dump caretaker here, so let's... You see a scruffy old man who reeks of garbage. He seems somehow more vital than most of the people of this town, more vibrant, as if he didn't quite belong here. He looks up at you as you approach, and straightens his back. Come to see Kais, heard stories of wisdom and righteousness, examples to be set and lived by. I heard that you're having trouble with a group of thugs. Wernette is the man, a leader of lice, a collector of sins. He tells me I have coin, that I should give it to him, but my wealth lies solely in my heart and my faith. I have told him this. I fear he does not believe. Go, convince him of this, please. He stands in Inner Curst on the southern side, near the wagons.
Updated my journal.
What can you tell me of Cursed? It is a town that is on the brink of disaster. All manner of evil is being done here, and nothing is as it seems. All is hidden beneath a veneer of civility, but the venom scars those who breathe it in. This is a poisonous town, filled with poisonous people. Sort of interesting that I can't ask him about the diva. Okay, so we're looking for some wagons. At least we got some specifics there rather than just, southeast.
All right.
I mean, are these kind of wagons-ish? Oh no, those are wagons. Ah, Wernette. Hello, buddy. You see a burly thug. His face is scarred and creased with countless tales of violence, and his voice comes like gravel scraping on a seabed. What do you want back? I've come to talk to you about Kais, the dump caretaker. Oh, has the poor little man heard we coming for his money? He scratches himself. You go back and tell him he's given it up, or he's a dead man. Go now. I had a few questions first. I a stinking tout. You want someone to answer questions? Ask someone who cares. I don't. Now get out of here, force I put my boys on you. Well, that helped no one.
All right.
I wonder if it was kind of like if you had the right kind of charisma or intelligence or whatever, you could have talked him out of it, maybe? Oh, ah! I'm very confused. Everyone has suddenly just become hostile. Oh, Grace, you're right in the thick of things.
A pleasure.
All right.
How may I help? They must lend me strength.
Is everyone just standing around? Oh, okay, because they killed the other guy. I gotcha. Oh, okay.
Done.
Didn't see the third guy. That was like such a moment. Everyone suddenly became, or they like took a hostile fighting stance, and I just was like, we're gonna have to fight everyone here? Glad it was just those three. You saved my life. Kai seems vaguely stupefied that this would happen in Cursed. I owe you much. Should you ever require healing, come seek me. I will provide what assistance I can. Excuse me, I must go sit down. I mean, we kind of need some healing. As in, like... Right, okay, so we buy those spells. I'm with you.
Done.
Nabat gives you a huge smile as you walk in. I hear you're done. That means you get the third part of the key. His eyes blaze for just a moment, and the verse tolls forth. Their portion set. When his eyes return to normal, he shrugs. Not much of a verse, I'm afraid, but it'll have to do. Thanks for your help. The next portion of the key is with Darlin. He's the one with the young female friend over there. Or I could train you with some thieving tricks.
Updated my journal.
Why did you want me to save the old man? Isn't this supposed to be a town of betrayal? They used to be my gang. Then they ran me out for taking their money. Even though I was framed, I planted the rumors about Kais myself. I knew that they'd fall for it, and either someone would take them out or they'd leave evidence that'd bring the guards down on them. Oh, okay. Right, so he can't train me any further, so it is purely if I want to be a fighter or a mage. I'm still... Being a fighter is kind of tempting. Who am I looking for now? Darlin. Hello, Darlin. Well, this place is quite big. I think we've definitely gone it the wrong way. Oh, maybe. Ah, there you are. Hello. Oh, kisses. Oh, giggles. You see a tall man with shoulder-length black hair and piercing blue eyes. Wherever he looks seems to smolder under his gaze. Standing next to him is a quiet young woman who smiles vaguely at all he says. He turns those bright blue eyes at you and smiles largely. "I'm Darlin. You're looking for a key." "That's right. What do I have to do for it?"
Updated my journal.
It's simplicity itself. One of the city leaders is having a bit of political difficulty, shall we say. One of his enemies on the city council is causing him some trouble. Go talk to him about it and see what you can do to help him out. His name is Anazaeus. He is a Githyanki, and you'll find him near the gate to Carcery in the center of town. Is he a friend of yours? Are you looking for a particular outcome to this? His smile grows. Let's just say that I trust your discretion. You'll see what I mean. Very well, farewell. Huh, so I've already talked to this dude. It's actually kind of cool that we're seeing the Githyanki because I've never heard of the Githzerai, but it would always make me think of the Githyanki, and I've heard of the Gith. I forget what game they've appeared in. Oh, I think it was Neverwinter Nights 2.
Chief, you watch your back here, okay? This place is filled with backstabbers.
Alright, thanks, Mort.
I'm gone.
So it's just kind of cool that there is some kind of connection between those races, I guess.
All right.
Alright, we're back, my dude. Apparently you are having political issues. Tell me all about them. A friend told me you were in need of help. His intensity doubles. What have you heard? Simply that you were having difficulties with a political enemy. His eyes widen for just a fraction of a second and narrow again. I see. And are you going to help me? It depends on what you need from me. It is of a delicate nature. A rival requires education. You won't need to kill her if this makes you squeamish. I'll do it then. This is what you must do. The woman, Siabha, she has been selling her influence to the highest bidder, undercutting my position with the burgher of this town. I wish you to humiliate her. All you need to do is tell the captain of the guards that she has attempted to hire you to attack me, and you shall be well rewarded. You can find her if you desire near the administration building.
Updated my journal.
I wonder if that's the lady that we already talked. No, she was Kiri. Okay, interesting.